I think one of the most important ways of being a leader is kind of leading through example. I think it's one of the ways that people often forget about, but it's the most important, is you don't have to be the most vocal, just leading through your actions and how you kind of hold yourself and act.
I was a leader in my church in Egypt, and I did that when I was in middle school. So when I came here, it was a little bit hard to be a leader because communication in English was a little bit hard. But for tennis, you have to learn how to communicate because sometimes we play double and we just either you have to lead or just let your partner lead when you play double.
So definitely honoring the game means to have sportsmanship. And I think honoring the game is just to always learn from it and learn from officials, your opponents, and always inspire to grow and, be a better athlete in that game.
I like to give back to the sport I play that's given me so much, the best friends, the best coaches. I help my mom coach little young lacrosse players in the summer. So that's a way to honor the game, I guess. So that's super fun for me.
For our baseball team, before every season, we get together and we set goals for the team. We put those goals up on a whiteboard in our hitting facility. So whenever someone's messing around during practice or not paying attention, we kind of remind ourselves of those goals. And every time we walk into the facility, the whiteboard's right there next to the door, so we can see it every time we walk in, every time we walk out. So we know what we're working towards as a team.
Honoring myself means to give myself respect. I'm an athlete. I'm trying my hardest, and even though if I beat myself up, I have to understand that I'm always giving my best efforts, and I have people to rely on if I ever feel in the dumps.
So my team, we have mini goals, each game. It could be 3 assists or something, and they focus on the team a little bit. And then at the end of the game, if you don't lose, at least you might have gotten those 3 assists.
My freshman year, I had never played basketball before, and I tried out for the team, and I was awful. I was pretty bad at basketball at the time, my freshman year, and I made the JV2 team.
So I did the Alpine Ski team last year for the first time. I'd never really had any previous skiing experience. My 2 best friends on the team are ranked really high in the state competition, and so they're the best on the team. And before every race, I would help pump them up and cheer them on. And so just the memory of being freezing cold, but singing as loud as you possibly could before races.
I think when I moved to varsity team, because freshman year was horrible. I didn't even know how to hold the racket. When I moved to the varsity, I feel I moved to another stage. I did something that I could be proud of.
So all throughout my Little League baseball career, we had always lost in the district championship game to Reynolds. My 12-year-old year, I got to pitch the game against Reynolds, and then we ended up winning and going off to state. And that was the best feeling ever.